The concerns raised by the former Minister of Trade and Industries in the S.Y. Mahama administration, Spio Gabrah, comes at the back of reports that public basic education, which is supposed to be free, is facing major challenges, with government paying just 4 cedis, 50 pesos per child as capitation grants. This challenge is what he says should be attributed to government's decision to hurriedly implement the free SHS policy, to the neglect of the free compulsory universal basic education, FQ.
You give a senior high school bearser no more than 5 cedis a day to feed a grown-up child between the age of, let's say, 13 and 20. That's the kind of ages you get into senior high schools. 3 meals a day. Tell me which of you here can survive on less than 5 cedis for 3 meals a day. So you're asking the headmasters to perform magic and gymnastics. A policy that sounds good in the ears of Ghanaians, for which people went and voted. But in its implementation, we begin to see the difficulties and the challenges of policy implementation because they didn't think it through. I remember when President Akufo-Addo was asked by BBC, how much is your free education policy going to cost? He said, I don't know, but I won't tell you here. I'll tell Ghanaians first. You remember that whole story. So this is the reality of the proof of the pudding.
Spio Gabrah cautioned government not to toy with the education of the Ghanaian child, but deal with the issue holistically.
So as you start at the very lowest level, make that as free as possible. And then as you go higher and higher and higher, it becomes less and less and less free because you want every child to have at least primary 1 education. Free, compulsory, universal, basic education. Have you heard the NPP even talk about that? Have you heard of any NPP official mention the word F-cube? Free, compulsory, universal, basic education. They have not even mentioned it. So they obviously don't believe in it and they're not trying to practice it. What they've done is a con job on Ghanaians by pretending that you can make senior high school free and make people focus on the senior high school, which seems free for now to some parents, except those whose children are going to private senior secondary schools who are not getting any subsidy at all, even though they're also Ghanaian citizens, and their parents also pay taxes and they have the same entitlement as those who are going to public senior high schools.
Government, in a bid to give meaning to the constitutional provision of a free compulsory universal basic education, introduced the capitation grant, and reports indicate that public basic education is hardly free as it's supposed to be.